Greetings, fiends. Shit, what do we get to? That one? Shit, what was the date last time? First? First? Must be. Oh, I saved it at the top, did I? Is this it? The game literally just told me to, like, save, and I stopped, didn't I? Yeah. Yo, what would you? Greetings, everyone. How y'all doing? I'm gonna go finish my cup of tea off. I'm doing okay today. Good God, no. God, what a terrible day. But I tell you what I do need. Some tea. So I should be back in a sec. Alright, got my tea. Hello, everyone. Ooh. Red label tea bags. No, this is like fucking Tetley. This is like the shit stuff. Nothing fancy, I'm afraid. Nothing fancy. Just regular tea. Yeah, Bicky's a biscuit. I do have some malted milk in here, actually, but they've been open for a bit. So I'm not entirely sure how soft they might be. But it's also quite late, so, you know. I actually do normally go for Yorkshire, but this time this time wasn't quite so fortunate. All depends on what's offer at the time. Right. And the cheap stuff, exactly. Yeah, the girls definitely eat better than I do. Alright, here we go then. So last time we had awfully looping music, a truly apocalyptically bad pacing section. And now we got gribblers. I think they're speaking Danish. The Oglands. Fucking Oglands. Do I need to kill any of these, do you reckon? I have an axe now. I don't seem to be doing a lot. Oh shit. I forgot the combat's bad. More keep dropping in. Oh shit. Is this a case of just run, I wonder? I don't know, it doesn't seem that many. Although more do keep dropping in. Oh, we can just leave. That's the shittiest axe swing I've ever seen. Yeah, classic Jen. She is an absolute creature. How much health did I lose getting somewhat poked? Loads. I have 3 lollipops though. Is there a purpose, I wonder? That's a good hit. Fucking Oglins! I'll teach him. Okay, that one just spawned in, and while he was walking through the door, he's unkillable, which is actually kind of funny. I'm guessing I'm supposed to go around the... Oglins! Alright, let's just leave the Oglins to it, honestly. I guess I'm supposed to go... I don't know. Let's look around. I just realized there's lots of, like, Jennifer's a filthy something or other. Filthy Jennifer, maybe? Some of these rooms are locked off. The rat stands in your way, can't open. The pig stands in your way, can't open. The goat stands in my way. Ah, okay, so have I got to brutally murder horrible, like, goat children and shit? Where are we, exactly? Let's have a look. That's to the courtyard. Okay, so that's the inner courtyard. Alright. No, that's nice of her to say hello, though. Good for you, lady. Alright. I guess I will start... Well, down here, I suppose. I assume there's going to be absolutely 0 clues on where, what we're actually supposed to be murdering here. You're right, Jess. Not what we're supposed to be murdering, that's the wrong word. I know what we're supposed to be murdering. The axe does a lot of damage, in all fairness. Mince pipes, eh? Can't see shit though, can? Dark. Oh.
Lewd.
Oh no, I think I've been mauled. I will have a mince pie then. Thanks. I can't see what that is, but I'm assuming it needs to die. I need pig and mice and stuff, right? That's a fish, yeah? I don't think do I give a shit about fish? I don't think I give a shit about fish. I think this room's just for getting goodies. Getting some shortbread and stuff. Very tasty. Thank you, by the way, Virite, for the gift sub, dude. That's very kind. I'm gonna make an assumption that I don't need to kill those things. Tell me if I'm wrong and I'll go back in for those who played, but that fish doesn't look like the things on the list, so... Oh yeah, we very rarely have moderators in chat, do we? I always forget that. I guess I mostly like self-blam people. Alright, I'm gonna go to the very top and check the attic or whatever in case there's any oglins up there. And work our way through the rest of the house, I guess. Alright. This is locked off, so probably no oglins here. Are we just gonna have a slightly sad approach of check every single door? I think we might do, right? That's just a regular oglin. Okay, I'm just gonna kill him out of just spite. Yeah, fuck him. Alright, we need to just mark off our doors as we come across them, I guess. It's alright, Jess. I don't mind. You gotta do what's good for you, innit? Alright, so let's have a look at the map. So, The rear stairway, we just went into the playroom. So we kind of want to go and check every single room along here, right? So we'll just work our way along the top, check every single door, back and forth, until we've got everything, I guess. The only problem is that you can kind of lose a little bit of your, where you are in conjunction with stuff, so. We'll check out the library. Yeah, normally I tell people off if they're misbehaving a little bit. Oh, this looks promising. Okay. I hear was that bar? Oh yeah! Fucking nice. Yeah, good luck with that, mate. Gameplay? Okay, one of the goats is dead. Nice. And the door's open. I'm gonna kill that oglin though. Shit, I'm sounding like matey. I shouldn't call things oglins. I'm probably gonna get up on the list. One of those Twitter lists. You're not allowed to follow this guy anymore. Discipline us. If you don't behave, I'll get the big scary red girl from Dispatch to beat you up. I know how much you'll all be terrified of that. What if they are oglins? Shit, maybe they are. Oh, there's a piggy in this one. You can stun a lot of these guys. It's an oglin train. Do not believe the oglin train, it's a fraud. Do not trust it, it is a lie. Damn oglins, ruining hype trains for us. Can't believe them. Alright, the game's trying to scam us by making it look like we didn't know which door we went into, so we're gonna try... I'm gonna check the map again to make sure... So we should be along the back wall here. This is the classroom. Okay, let's go in the classroom. The Venga Bus. Holy shit, that is not a song I have legitimately thought about in like 25 years or something. Holy crap. Oh my god, if this is not the It's a Fake scene, I'm gonna be fucking disappointed in you.
It's a fake.
Excellent! That's what we like to see. Yes, Crab. It's a fake! In the Pale Moonlight is a fucking incredible... What is that? It's got an axe! I don't know what it is. It's an oglin. Bunnies. Do we respect bunnies? I don't think we respect bunnies, do we? Oh shit, it's a bunny. And it doesn't have massive cans. It's not the kind of bunny I like. We're getting surrounded here. Oh, Jennifer, what are you doing? Jennifer taking all those shots, come on. Alright. I'm trying to get to the mouse. But I'm not having much luck here. I think we got him. There we go. Was it only one mouse? I think we only needed one mouse. Yeah. Let's get the fuck out of here. Actually came out of nowhere and punching the funny bone. It's good. This episode is so serious. And the guy saying it's a fake is the funniest shit. It's not supposed to be funny, but the tone of, like, it's a fake coming out is extremely hilarious. And I'm here for it every single time. I love it. I love it more than anything. It definitely needed another take. It did, but I'm glad it didn't get one. What are you scratching for? Shush. Hush. Alright. Save slot there. Okay. Hey, Froggy. I will check the toilet, I guess. You never know. Filthy Jennifer. Honestly, I could genuinely watch In the Pale Moonlight over and over. It's such a good episode. I am super hyped for that Star Trek game, by the way. I got it on my wish list on Steam. It's like out on the 18th of like February, and I'm so ready for it. I guess that. Look at that. This is why I made a save state. Could you imagine playing this normally at this point? Jesus Christ. Alright, well. Ah! Oh god, what have I done? Okay, no, we're good, we're good. The emulator just had a funny 5. The Voyager one. Yeah, I might stream it. I might stream it. Okay, this is the filth room. It's for filthy men. And Jennifer's. Oh yeah, my PS2 glitched, so that was really weird. You played it normally? Hammer, what happened? What would you rather play? This or Drakengard? I don't think Moggs is here yet. I can't like accidentally upset him by uttering the word Drakengard. Have we looped now, or is that it? I'm not sure. Let me just check the map. It's kind of hard to tell. We've almost looped, because I went by the stairs, right? So we've got to check 3 more rooms here. Don't make me choose. It's like my 2 least favorite children. I like to believe they knew exactly how the take would read as soon as they looked at it and stay on purpose. Honestly, give me Ambassador Vreenak any day of the week, man. I love that guy. And it's a shame that you know. You know. If you know, you know. Fish. I don't... Oh my god. Why do they take so much damage here? Swing, 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 swing. I'm just gonna leave him. Is there actually any reason to come in here? Pardon me. This doesn't appear to have anything useful in there. Alright. Have we cleared out all the dudes upstairs then? What do we think? We got one more room at the back. We haven't checked out, I guess, of this hallway. And then I think we're good. You know me in Star Trek games, I'll happily play like all the Star Trek games. This is the balcony. There might be a goblin on the balcony. This is where we got trolled last time. We missed it, didn't we? Okay, it's just a creature. Okay, so I think we've done upstairs then, in that case. So we want to head downstairs now. I did a bit of Elite Force on stream. We got to like the 3rd stage or something, but it got very... Elite Force gets a bit samey, which is a bit unfortunate. It suffers a smidge. Should I head back and go back the way we came? I guess so, and then head back downstairs. Can we go downstairs there? I'm not entirely sure we can, because it was blocked off, wasn't it? Go this way. You're alright, cat. What's going on? Oh. I've got a cat. No, that's my tea. You don't want that. It will not be nice. Alright, you sit in here? What are you doing? Sit here then. Come here. Come here then. No? You changed your mind? You're going to go harass your sister instead. Excellent. Well done. Alright, so we worked out that this is where we need to be, is this room. So we need to work our way all the way around from here. Alright, I'm going to make another quick dubious save. Leave your sister alone. Don't be a dickhead. Man, I've been having a bit of an urge to play Fear and Hunger again recently. Oh, we got something we need to kill in here. Alright. I'm not sure what we need to kill. It's the moose. Interactive gameplay. Alright, we're done. So we got one more piggy and one more goat. Find. I'm gonna make an assumption that we will be able to find everything we need just by running around the bottom floors, I'm guessing, at this point. Right, check the old mapperoonie, shall we? I guess we want to check that pantry room out before we head back. Oh, we dropped something. What'd you drop? A meat cleaver. I don't give a fuck about your meat cleaver. I have an axe, my dude. Jennifer, bend this meat cleaver, please. Drop. Yes. Useless doggy? Yeah, Brown's a bit useless. We love him, though. He's a bit crap. He's no Huey. Martha's room? What's in Martha's room? Beef jerky? Is that for me, or is that for the dog? New mods in the Wilds patch dramatically improved performance. It made the game look worse, though. Which is a bit annoying. I don't mind if they give that as an option. But, like, I don't really want my games to look worse, preferably. And besides, graphics, performance or not, I don't think Monster in the Wilds is currently worth playing that much. It's a bit too easy and not very interesting. Hopefully they'll patch it and make some more stuff in there, I think. Would be good. This the back door? Yeah, it's the back door. Performance of graphics? Yeah, but what you're forgetting, Crab, is that I'm a massive snob. Give me 2 FPS and a beautiful game. Delicious. The bathroom, you say? Any gribblers in here? Nope. Regular gribblers. I'm not standing there. Fuck that noise. Aesthetic to graphics? I'm gonna make a hopeful assumption that it's not gonna be in the toilets. Maybe we can get outside. Maybe we have to, like, bin some men outside. Don't you hit me with that fucking broom, you little shitbag. I'll come back here with an axe and stab you. Huey's best video game, dog. Agreed. We love Huey. Oh, here we go. So we got one more to find after this. Right, unless there's 2 in here. What's that, a giraffe? I'm gonna kill... Oh. We should get a slightly suspicious angle for Jennifer. Sorry, Jennifer. I'm gonna save it. If only because I have the fear that we're gonna get insta-gubbed. It looks like a porcupine, or my mistake. Watch out! There's little creatures and they have a chair. Do I kill the giraffe? I think I want to kill... He just threw a chair at me? Which one am I actually after? Is it the giraffe I'm after? Do you see that sick MLG dodge there? Like, god damn. It's probably the fucking giraffe now. How do we kill this thing without getting hit? That's what I want to know. Camera, you need to face the enemy so I can see what I'm doing, preferably. Oh, for fuck's sake. Wait for an opening. Gotta wait for it. Yeah. I think I have to stun lock him. I think I just... It's a rhythm game, really. Banging. I don't think this was actually one of the things we needed to kill, so I think this might have been a pointless room. I'm guessing the others must be outside then? I'm running out of rooms now. Brown! This is a toilet. Men's toilet. Does not appear to be any creatures in here. Do I have enough biscuits? Don't know. It's looking a bit dodgy. Blue's new project isn't Rule of Rose remake. I don't want to say I told you so, but like, No one's remaking this, I don't think. Like, this is genuinely a, at best, thoroughly mediocre game, which sold like 3 copies. Like, I don't think this is a candidate for a remake. I just don't. That's what I was thinking the other day as well. I was just like, oh, hello. I hear bar. I hear bar. And a pit. Oh, is our last 2 targets in here? Oh, I got frauded. Did you see the hitbox on that fucking goat? I got absolutely frauded. Can I eat the beef jerky? That did nothing. That literally did nothing. Did that heal my dog instead, do you think? Oh god, I'm stuck inside the enemy. Fantastic. That was a doggo heal. My lack of healing does worry me a tad now, but you know. The weirdness voice is what makes one people play out. I mean, yeah. Absolutely. Like, we're not leaving, are we? Yeah. It's definitely the fact this game is like bizarre as fuck is what makes it really interesting. Like the story and the saying and stuff is really cool. It's just that like we like it because we're a bunch of weirdos. Like we like this kind of stuff, yeah. But like I think ye olde average game playing audience are probably not going to give 2 hoots, unfortunately. Jennifer getting buff, like playing this with Jennifer ripped as fuck, looking like Armstrong or something from Metal Gear would be extremely funny. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs, Brown. I used to play football in college, Brown. Starts kicking him around. I guess that was it. There's a save point here, but, you know, we have magical saves. Where are we going? We're going back this way. That'd be amazing, Crab. Just plays like either Rules of Nature or like the other one. Standing here, I realize. And it's just like, yeah, Brown, let's go. This would make an interesting horror film, I think. I think the most obvious thing about this, right, is that this is possibly one of the worst games I've ever played in terms of gameplay. It is unfathomably bad. But it is an interesting experience. And, like, I'm intrigued to see what they're going with, you know? Like, that's what's keeping me going. I think having this done as a, like, little indie horror flick could be quite interesting. Worse than Cry of Fear? Mechanically? I never want to give kudos to Cry of Fear, like, ever. Ever. But let's be fair, Cry of Fear is built off of the Half-Life engine and has similar shooting mechanics. In terms of actual gameplay, yeah, I would probably have to give it to Cry of Fear, which is a very upsetting thought, but you know. Not something I'd like to do, but there you go. Okay, I can't, I guess I have to interact with her first. This is your new friend, huh? Brown. It's so filthy but adorable. Filthy Brown. Oh yes, Jennifer, there will be an aristocrat club meeting after this. Well, that's good. Excellent. Very nice. Today will be the most wonderful day. Good. Excellent. Very nice. I hope you'll enjoy it. I probably won't, to be fair. I probably won't. Sorry, I'm getting messaged by work a sec. Sorry, it's just something I do have to check. Goodness gracious me. Alright. I guess we'll now take the thing on the... Here we go. I found the funeral. Nice. Oh, I meant to read it, I think. Sorry. Oh no, there we go. There's 2 little stick figures. Once upon a time, a girl found a hole in the ground in the yard. The little people came out and told her the news. You can't call them that anymore.
Lewd.
It's like just like with the Oglin thing. You're gonna get us all cancelled. Today is the day of your funeral. If you don't like it, then you must sacrifice your friend. Who wants to be buried alive? And so the girl did what she had to, and she buried her friend. Best friend. Well, I wouldn't want to be her best friend. Thank you, Amon. Thank you very much. When the girl finished reading the storybook, the dreadful imps had all banished. And even her dearest friend is only found. Oh, not Brown! I mean, I don't want to slander Brown. He's been a bit of a goblin. I guess we just leave. I have faith that Brown's gonna be okay. Then the girl thought she heard the cries of her friend calling for help. Uh-oh. Oh god, where do we think we gotta go? Is this gonna be an attic? I think this is because the attic's the only place we haven't been yet, and the attic was the very first area we went to at the very start. So I'm gonna make an assumption and go. This time the girl was a no, Brown. There he is. Oh, dude. It's not the girl's dear friend. What happened to him? Was he? Because of the frightening images in her head, the poor girl was a nervous wreck. Brown's alright. Don't worry about it. That was a fraud, Brown. You don't count. Hooey! There he is. It was not the girl's dear friend this time either. Something terrible has happened to him. Because of the frightening images in the head, the poor girl was a nervous wreck. But she has an axe, so, you know. Brown? Brown! Is Brown in here? Attic storage. It's a dried flower wreath and a slip of paper. Can I have those? Not allowed those. Slander Brown sounds like a Harry Potter character. Possibly not much racist enough for a Harry Potter character. Brown, where you at? Brown! Attic storage. Is Brown in here? Slander Brown doesn't have racist enough. I mean, give J.K. Rowling some time. I'm sure she can come up with something. What's that on the box? Nothing. Why is Brown not making any more noises? This makes me a bit sad. Drawing paper is spread all over. None of them have anything on them. That's clearly not true. This is a lie. Like, the fucking... There's a doghouse, but there's no dogs here, so I'm not sure, with the dog leaping at the screen. Alright, well, you know, let's just pretend that's the case. Right, where are we then? Okay, I guess we need to keep going round. Check out the other 2 rooms. There's a big room, so I guess it could be in there, but... Meow. Empty papers shows drawings. I'm not sure this is just supposed to be Jennifer as an unreliable narrator. Or the PS2 is just like, nah, that shit's too blurry, no one can tell anyway. Hey, Izzy, you're right. How's it going? More importantly, where are my scones at? There are no scones here. We are sconeless. Sconeless freaks! The girl could hear the friend calling for help from behind the door. Alright. Brown? Fraud! Something must have happened to him. Strange tools with fresh blood are splattered and lying on the table. I don't think Jennifer would last 2 minutes in the dungeons of Fear and Hunger. I just don't think she got it in her, you know? This month's gift, Filthy Brown. Brown's not filthy, he's a good lad. I think he's just sleeping. I think we got some Oglins to murder. Yes, it's only a soft toy. Oh, is Brown a soft toy all along? Was he always a plushie? Have we been frauded? Is this the princess? Is it going to be the girl that we've been running into? Yeah.
Your friend is in the bag. It's too late now.
That bag doesn't look big enough for Brown, but, you know. Hopefully not. We have seen that bag at the start of the game as well. We were buried with it, I think. It's gonna happen. She's gonna do Super Saiyan. Oh?
My friend! Give me back my friend!
Not classic Jennifer. Yeah, fuck her up, man.
Liar! Go away!
Nice.
Go away!
Nice.
Never forgive you. Not ever!
This might explain why Jennifer was getting shoved around by all the little Oglins.
How could you believe all those lies? Aristocrats! You're just the opposite. I hate you, and I hate you, and you! And I hate myself the very most for playing your stupid games and not having the strength to stand up to you! It's all just hideous!
Yeah, go off, Jennifer. Fucking nice. And there's Joshua. Are we going to be Mini Jennifer now? Mini Jenny? Yeah, I will save, thanks. I mean, I think isn't the idea that it's taken Jennifer this long to, like, actually stand up for herself? And the fact she, obviously, as we know now, she's quite young. Stray Dog and the Lying Princess. I mean, it makes a lot more sense why she couldn't, you know, especially like Diana, who seems to be the oldest, I guess. Oh, we've regained our untrue form. Maybe she's role playing like, I don't know, like an older character, and that's kind of how it's played in her mind or something. I don't know. Inventory full, please drop something. No, fuck you, game. I'll do what I want. Alright, what do I need? The pledge. Drop that, I guess. Don't need the red crown. I will equip my axe again. We have no brown, which is a bit sad. I have dog food, a drumstick, animal bone, 2 lollipops. I'll keep the pip. I guess I don't need the airship map anymore, since, you know. Stray Dog and the Lying Princess. Oh, look at Stray Dog. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who told lies. She liked to scare the other girls by screaming, "Stray Dog is coming, Stray Dog is coming." But soon, everyone stopped being scared. They hated the way that she lied. One day, the girl came home screaming, "Stray Dog is coming really, though." Everyone thought it was just another lie, except this time, it was no lie, and they were all gobbled up. The end. Oh, I like this story. This is a good one. Oh, we got a lollipop. Give me lollipop. Oh god, they're giving me lollipops. Are we heading towards dog shit fights by any chance? It's a shame we don't get to play as Mini Jenny with the axe. I think that'd be kind of funny. But I'm guessing that the game did not have the budget for another playable character model.
What? Really? Really? How tragic.
It's time for judgment. Kill them all. Alright, Sage. How's it going? We're trying to look for Brown! Oh, the girl's missing. Oh no, there she is. She's always crying! Does fucking nothing except crying. Useless. Alright, I guess we'll follow them downstairs.
Jennifer, over here.
I gotta be honest, it was quite satisfying to see Jennifer, like, turn into Mini Jenny and just kick the shit out of that girl. I mean, she deserved it, right? Let's be fair. I am going to make... This is giving me sus vibes. Hold on a second. My very real save file, isn't it? Okay. They should have had you play as Mini Jenny, bins everything. It's suddenly got a new mechanic, you can just punch everybody. Like playing God Hand or something. I will say that, I mean, it is a late PS2 game, but the girls' faces like are very detailed. Like the character models they got are really nice. It's not actually a bad looking game, full stop, really. Another lollipop. Alright. Have we regained the hierarchy? I wonder. Kick the shit out of the current princess, we're now the princess.
Greetings. Princess, please forgive all that I've done. Greetings, Princess Jennifer. Thank you very much for coming to our new aristocrat club. Greetings, Princess Jennifer. From now on, you'll be our new
suck-ups.
princess.
You know what we should do? Give him an axe.
Now, Princess, please think up a new game. Please lead us. We are yours to command, Princess.
Okay, first court of order is to give that girl a bigger dress.
Guide us.
Upsets me every time I see her. Give that girl a fucking raincoat or something. Jesus.
Look, it's windy. It's windy.
Wendy? She's full of books. Wendy? Stray Dog Legend, that is just Wendy Sly. Damn you, Wendy! You're a fraudster. I guess we go outside and see Wendy. Where are the adults? Yeah, doing bad shit. Where do we reckon we go? Courtyard again? Or do you reckon we go out the back? I guess we just go to the courtyard, but... Or we go outside. Strap yourself in. It might be this door then. Alright, I am prepared. I'm not prepared. There we go. Oh. Guess I was wrong. I figured it'd be in there. I guess we just leave. Oh. It's Stray Dog. Oh no, Stray Dog is mean. Here's Brown. Brown's gone fucking Super Saiyan out there. It's Joshua and his dad? Question mark?
Once upon a time, there was a precious little girl.
Alright, I guess we gotta deal with Stray Dog. Oh dear. I guess I need to look for an opening. Is this gonna be absolutely shit, by the way? Aw. Oh, I missed. The camera doing its utmost best to be as unhelpful as possible. I know he's got like scars on his back, but if you actually look at it at a funny angle, I think that's supposed to be his ass crack, right? I'm stuck in him side. No. Damn you, Stray Dog. Oh, come on, game. Jennifer spent 7,000 years getting back up and I get slapped and get stun locked. Absolutely wank. Okay, he didn't do much damage, to be fair. Remember, everyone, somebody programmed this and thought this was acceptable. I wonder if we just need to run away. I don't know, it's hard to tell. That might be his last crack, actually, yeah. Standing here, I realize. Tiny Gem would have fucked this guy up in 2 seconds. Moggs, I asked Amon the impossible question earlier. I said, what game's worse to play, this or Drakengard? What do you reckon, Moggs? Oh, alright, Brown! Go, Brown! Alright, it's good to have Brown back. He's still not really doing anything, but I respect it. Go, Brown! Oh no, Brown's down. Brown's down! Disaster! I do have all these animal bits, though. I wonder if I should... I'm gonna make another save midway through this fight like a huge coward. Because I do not respect this game. He's just sleeping? Do you reckon he's alright? Brown! You'd play Drakengard 1 over this any day? Oof, that's pretty spicy. This... Rawr. Oof. Rawr. I killed stray dog. I better check on Brown. You're right there, dude. He's alright. I probably shouldn't kill the guy, I guess. Go out front door. Feed the doggo. Do I have anything to feed him with? Oh, I got a drumstick. Here you go, mate. Ah, he got better. Nice. Where was the kid out the front door? Was he out this way? All the girls' clothes are laying around in the yard. I don't like that. That upsets me. Because you wouldn't love me, because you were so stubborn, I brought you here. Oh! Because you fell in love with Brown. Because you didn't realize it was me. I brought Stray Dog here. I don't know, little girls and boys are fucking the same. How was I supposed to know? Is that a fucking gun? Please stop him with this. Only you can, and your beloved dog can stop him. I don't think we should shoot the guy. Oh? That could have done with some voice acting, I feel. That was a strange scene to not have voice acted. But never mind. I found Gregory's gun. You're so confused. So... I haven't got anything, actually. I was wondering if I could start theory crafting this, but I don't think I can. We shooting people now. I don't know. Find out, I guess. There's a trick to this. Hint, hint. Okay. Alright, I'll keep an eye out then. So, like I said, all the girls' clothes are out here. Is this badness? Okay, so do we just wail on him again, or? Actually, let me have a look at the gun. Look. Gregory's gun. There are beautiful engravings on it. Okay. I can equip it, so I guess I could shoot him. I can also use the gun, interestingly. Alright, let's...
I'm sorry, Joshua.
Okay, he says, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, don't shoot? Do you have to give it to him? Oh, could be. Ah, he holds his hands out. Yes, it could be that we give him the gun. Okay, let's try that. I guess let's wait until he says I'm sorry again, I assume. So let's...
I'm sorry, Joshua.
Okay, let's do that now then. Use.
I'm sorry, Joshua.
I don't think Jennifer should be a counselor. Oh no, maybe he's not going to do it? Maybe he got better. And he feels better. Maybe he didn't get better. Maybe he's alright, he's just sleeping. He's just sleeping. You're right, Holly. I'm guessing then if you just beat him up, do you get a different ending or something? Is that how this works? Someone did say early on there was like 2 endings or something. Where are you? December. You get a bad ending. Oh, do you? Interesting. At least the ending's actually like not some bullshit like you didn't sniff enough seats on the way forward through the entire game or something. Once upon a time? Oh, nice. Oh. Oh, I figured actually that we ran into the light and that was GG. Are we playing as Mini-Me? Oh, we are actually playing as Mini-Me. Alright. Oh, she's so small! Alright, what's this? You found once upon a time. Alright. Okay, there's a girl in a chair. There's a girl in a chair. There's 2 girls in 2 chairs. They're holding hands. They're now tying themselves up. And they're vibing out to music, and there's a dog. One of them fell over. And then went outside and played with the dog. Is this girl butthurt because she wanted a forever friend and we found a dog? This letter looks familiar. It's one of the secret letters that Wendy and I traded. My dear Jennifer, there is nothing to fear. I'm always by your side. I'll never betray you. We made an oath, you remember? My dear Jennifer, I'm so relieved that you're well again. We saw Joshua before, right, didn't we? Now we're seeing it's Jennifer. Is that why I couldn't find you yesterday morning? It's no use trying to fool me. I can see right through your pranks. Anyway, thanks in advance. Jennifer, thank you for introducing me to Brown. Oh, maybe not. But such a filthy dog is not a good match for you and me. Just give it to Nicholas or something and let us be content with just the 2 of us. My stubborn Jennifer, is Brown that important to you? It's just a dog. A filthy animal. Please stop sharing your wonderful smile with that thing. Please smile only at me. Jennifer the Heartless, why didn't you come? I waited and waited for you. Why can't I see you every morning? I think only of you. Are you avoiding me? Wendy, you were always so lonely. Poor lonely Wendy. I wonder if my letters ever reached her. It's the detested rubbish bin. No one ever suspected that something precious was hidden inside it. Nor did they know that it was the only place I keep my things safe. Stock an item? Have I still got my full item set? Oh no. I do, I've got my pip and my axe and stuff. Interesting. I can't equip Mini Jennifer with the axe and stuff though, which is a little bit sad. Would be kind of funny, but alright. I'm gonna assume we don't have to check every single toilet door or something, but Wendy and Jennifer were close. Jennifer met Brown and Wendy getting crazy out of jealousy. That's what it seems like, yeah. So this is actual Jennifer. Presumably she was in charge of playing... I'm not sure where everyone... This might be a flashback? I don't know. Let's find out in a sec. Oh, I'm getting cramp in my friggin' sides. Ah! This sat too long. Ugh. It does have the flashback though, doesn't it? You're on the 5th. I mean, history might look back and say they were besties, I guess? Is that the implication we've got going on? Roommates? Yeah, exactly. Basically cousins. Oh, sorry, give me 2 seconds. I have to, like, hold my arm at a funny, Oh! Oh! Oh, there we go. Right. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, it's just I think like I pulled my arm a little bit earlier, but I think I'm alright. So. Am I checking every single room, or am I checking the main rooms, I wonder? I feel I'm missing some important context for certain bits. I might not have picked up on everything, perhaps, but... I have a minor case of the old. I do.
Jennifer.
Just random pig noises. Oh, there's a note back here, I guess. No? Okay, this is fraud. There's nothing in here? I guess the board has something? The map of this country. That day we flew from England, those memories are buried deep inside me. The airship. And the accident. Thereafter, the story of my life became a tale of misfortune. Even when the others played airship, I couldn't bear to join them, so I was left out. I guess that's the hint of the... Oh, I can't see the other ones, okay. I learned many things at this orphanage. The alphabet, words, how to clean, do laundry. But the most important thing I learned was the lesson I received in exchange for my dear friend's life. I finally came to understand myself. My beliefs in the will to stand up for them. I don't want to lose these things ever again. So yeah, it looks like all the kids ran, like, imagination games. I'm assuming that Mini Jennifer noticed that one of the girls was being abused by the headmaster, and that's where that came into play as well. Oh, we came in that way, didn't we? God, the camera is such fucking shit for trying to work out where you are. Go in here, I guess. The bathroom. Is there actually anything in here? Is this all essentially Jennifer having a nightmare? I think so. This is presumably her working stuff through her head. I mean, I think we figured that essentially as much, I think. Like, the airship was obviously, none of that was real. Like, the washroom. I came to this room every day to do laundry. The water was so cold and the soap would sting my eyes, but I didn't hate it. Because clean laundry is refreshing. I think a lot of this is her remembering, like, the games they played together and stuff, I guess. This is the actual kitchen, I guess. Anything in here to look at? If Miss Martha had disappeared, there would have been no one to cook. If Clara had disappeared, there'd be no one to tend our wounds. If Mr. Hoffman had disappeared, there'd be no one to teach us. You can't live eating snacks all day with no exercise or studying. If you look at it that way, even the aristocrat club would need adults around. Our world was so small. I think it's her working shit out, like, in her head about, like, and each of those little stories is different parts of her life, I think. And things she noticed or things that happened. That's my guess. So each of these little stories is related to, like, something in her, like, past in some way, shape, or another. No coffin here this time, no. I will say the technical limitation of I missed a door in the kitchen? Or did I? Is this the kitchen here? This is the dining room. The technical limitations of every single door having a big load is a bit unfortunate. Because it really, like, hampers the, like, the feeling. Oh no, this is the wrong room. Nothing to say about the dining room? Might as well have a check while I'm here. Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, we got something here. A fork. Olivia, the one who cried all the time, stopped crying completely when all the adults were gone. With no teacher to give her attention, no cleaning lady to scold her, there's no point in crying anymore. Poor Olivia. Right, where's that? Right, where was the kitchen here a minute? It's that door. It's through here, then the door on the right. Okay. Let's check that door then. Yeah, I think it's she was a child herself, and I think that's the implication, isn't it? Like here. I think this is pretty interesting. Like, I think it's I think they told this in a pretty unique way. I think this probably would have been a better visual novel, probably, other than say like, you know, an actual game, because this game's a mess. There are a couple of letters here. Let's have a look. It's a letter from the police. Dear ma'am, please forgive the delay in our response. In your letter, you reported suspicious activity on the part of Mr. Gregory Wilson. After investigating the matter, you come to the following conclusion. There is little to indicate that said individual is connected with the recent kidnappings. Mr. Wilson is father to a son who closely matches the description in your letter. Therefore, we have determined there is insufficient evidence to warrant further investigation. We appreciate your cooperation in understanding the matter. It's a letter from Martha, Officer Doolittle. My name is Martha Carroll, and I work at the Rose... Martha's the maid, right? The clean lady. The Rose Garden Orphanage. In the past month, I've sent 6 letters to your attention. You've yet to receive a response. Have my letters reached you? I ask that you please investigate this matter at once for the safety of our children. Yesterday, I saw them together again, Mr. Wilson and Wendy, a child at our orphanage. I'm very concerned for her safety. The two of them have been acting quite strangely. It's terribly odd. By strangely, I mean. Mr. Wilson's walking on all fours and nodding, and Wendy appears to be scolding him. I don't know how to explain it, except it's resembling dog training gone wrong. Gives me shivers just thinking about it. Please come investigate this matter as... The letter ends there. Perhaps if the matter had been addressed publicly, things wouldn't have turned out the way they had. Adults are so selfish. Explains why she couldn't reach the scissors at the start, being excited being tall enough to. Oh yeah, that does actually. It's using the. I think it's using the medium of a video game to like trick the player. I think that's okay though. I don't mind that at all. And then yeah, then the second playthrough lets you spot some things you possibly wouldn't have done. Though I don't think I'd want to do a second playthrough simply because the game is absolute fucking shit to play. Like, Alright, what are the main rooms we want to go into? This is the headmaster's office and stuff, right? Let's do this one. Should be an important one. It's an interesting experience, and I think that, again, I think that's the best way I can describe this. The book is open. Alright. Recently, the children have been engaging in odd activities and spreading disturbing rumours. Rumours about creatures that come after children who don't clean up and stray dogs that kidnap small tots. It's all very bizarre. Today, I was catching up on my work when Clara came by to offer me a hand. I guess my teaching paid off. I was grateful for her kindness. In the wee hours of the morning, she was still working, so I gently took her to bed. I can hardly believe it. My little Clara, bless her heart, is already 16 years old. She tells me she wants to stay at the orphanage and help with the daily chores. Maybe I should seriously consider the offer. Tomorrow I'll discuss it with Martha. At the time, it seemed so frightening. Were those scary things that attacked me just figments of my imagination? This is simply inexcusable. My precious koi is gone. The children must be responsible. I won't stand for this. Where's Diana? What's she been up to? My opinion of her will suffer because of this. The diary continues, but the last page is particularly interesting. It's Mr. Hoffman's last entry before he disappeared. I'm leaving the orphanage. Clara's here to look after things, and the children are quickly growing up. I've done my right and fulfilled my duty. Bloody hell, all the trouble started when that wretched child arrived. I've done nothing to deserve this. It's the end of the diary. We never saw Mr. Hoffman again. Let's get taken away. Anything in... Ooh. It's all the shoes. The day that Mr. Hoffman disappeared, like he was running away from something, he tried hard to be someone he wasn't. But the expectation was too much for him and he wanted to escape those restrictions. However, children and adults live in the same world, and we must both play by society's rules. So Hoffman basically... I don't know whether Hoffman was a gribbler or not. I guess Jennifer at the very least thought he was. But is she a reliable narrator, perhaps? I don't know. Oh, look, the fish is right. I know you're in a very stinky place, because that rag Diana put to my face smelled just awful. But no matter how clever or fast you are, there's no escaping. You're likely a mermaid in captivity. Eee! Adapting to new reality, leaving your home behind. Did you find happiness?
Lewd.
Oh, thank you, Leo Sage. Thank you very much, dude. Much appreciate the resub. Hope you're doing alright. I think my understanding of this, Jennifer is older. Jennifer is older, and she didn't remember or was working stuff through, so therefore in the flashbacks, she sees herself as her current age. Like, as she's an adult. Or close enough to, I suppose, depending on how old she's supposed to be. But the actual memories she's having are as she's a kid. I don't think it's supposed to be a nightmare. I think she's just looking back on the memories, or like trying to work things through. That's what I think it is. I don't think it's supposed to be a nightmare. I don't think. Maybe repressed memories, perhaps? All of us love red roses. Even the name of the orphanage was befitting of an aristocrat. It wasn't until I swore the oath of the rose I learned that roses have thorns. Check the Victria? The what? Ah! The fireplace? Oh, the gramophone, okay. It was a cold winter night. I'd been scolded as usual and called into the headmaster's room. I didn't like being scolded, but I didn't mind so much when it was in front of the fireplace, which was warm and cozy. Is there a gramophone in here? Oh yeah. The record player's brand new. Playing a record would fill the room with sweet music. I don't have a record, do I? No, I got dog food though. Well, the memory of her on the blimp is her, like, is the memory of her playing make-believe, right? Like, that's her, like, memory of her playing make-believe as a kid. Like, which rooms have we done now, then? I think we did the classroom. We've been downstairs, and I guess we go back upstairs and check the rooms up there? Let's check upstairs, then. Let's see, that's just the bathroom area. This is the dormitory. The dormitory will probably have something interesting in, which is this one. Which bed's ours? A mermaid doll. What a proud and pure creature. Diana yearned to become a beautiful lady like a mermaid, but as she grew older, she realized that she was straying further and further from her ideal self. Poor Diana. She was trapped by her own ideals. It's not supposed to be like Silent Hill, though, I don't think. I think this is quite literally just a confused young woman trying to make her work her way through her memories that she's forgotten. And so, like, some of her memories of her playing make-believe with her friends. And some are her misunderstanding situations, maybe? Or maybe not misunderstanding, that's the thing, I don't know. I'm guessing she did see things, and that's why, in her memories, she you know, the headmaster was being a fucking creep with Clara and stuff. Diana didn't want to grow up because the headmaster would be interested in her. Yeah, because that scene of Diana where she was, she actually says, doesn't she? She's like, oh, the guy's such a creep when we ran into, I think she was getting bollocked in the office. Amanda was funny using the sewing machine. When she got absorbed in sewing, she'd think of nothing else, especially sewing, which was always on her mind. If we ran out of cloth or thread, she'd just sew rags with an empty needle over and over again. And then she'd smile at the tattered rag with satisfaction. I also wonder if like a lot of the girls have had their sort of like characteristics really played up in Jennifer's memories. So like Amanda's like all of a sudden is hyper obsessed with like sewing, as opposed to just enjoying it as a hobby. It's the stuffed goat, the white goat Mary and the black goat Sally. When Meg found her letter to Diana torn apart, she was deeply wounded and cried in Diana's arms, even though she was the one who ripped it up. And when Meg's notebook was found all scattered about, Diana made fun of her, saying Mary and Sally must have ate it. Poor Meg. She was bound by the shackles of foolish devotion. Basically, everyone had a shit time. This place sucked. This place sucks! Is fair storytelling the frames of narrative strikes me something that it did for a twist. I don't agree, actually. I don't. I think it's fine. It's similar in other stuff we've seen. Like, it's an unreliable narrator who's, you know, is memorizing or going through stuff and trying to remember things. And she sees her current older self as opposed to her younger self when trying to work through it. And then when she finally comes to that realization, she's her younger self again. When she finally made that decision to stand up for herself. I think she probably exaggerated certain things, yeah, which would make sense being a kid, yeah. We did the dormitory, so we did that room, I've already been in that room, haven't I? So I must have just doubled back on myself. Oh, fuck me. God, dude, I don't appreciate the bloody camera. And, like, honestly, it's so hard to, like, judge how it's whipping you around sometimes. It's really awkward. Alright, here we go. Tell me this, what does the twist that she's actually a child actually change now we know it? Well, it changes the fact that, you know, like, you can actually work out how old she was in her actual memories as opposed to what... It explains why she was so unwilling to stand up for herself, why in her memory she couldn't do certain things. Like, she couldn't grab the scissors, for example, because she's actually short. I think it's stuff like that. I don't know, I think maybe just, like, it's not as deep as it looks. Like, I wouldn't worry about it too much. This was the train set with the kid, right? Here we go. No one really played with the toys because they're all old. Only Thomas was the master of this room. A new girl, he exclaimed when we first met. He seemed to enjoy teasing me. What a dickbag. We look at the hole in the wall. No. It has an element of powerlessness too, like she was an adult now, but she still has the same powerlessness as a little girl whose best friend was killed, who witnessed abuse of her peers and I was doing anything about it. Yeah, that's kind of like, I think that's the point of like the whole memory thing, isn't it? Like she's not able to change anything either. Which is why, I guess for gameplay reasons, it's kind of frustrating, because why is Jennifer so useless? Yeah, you know, like, she's an adult, she could be kicking these kids all around, all over the place. But in reality, she never was. She was a small little child who felt powerlessness at the time. She wasn't able to make those sort of... Oh, have I doubled back on myself again? Oh, this bloody camera. Honestly. I don't know. I think that's the narrative they want to tell, Crab. I don't know. I don't know what else to say other than I think it's fine. I think it's perfectly reasonable that they wanted to sort of showcase that Jennifer, you know, is younger in the memories, and they want to showcase that later. It's part of the narrative structure. Do we go this door here? The sick room with Clara and stuff. Let's see. I guess the bed? No? This letter looks familiar. We've got another letter. Oh, look at the angle of that letter, honestly. It's one of the secret letters that Wendy and I traded. Ooh, spicy. Dear Wendy, my visitor in the window, thank you so much for writing to me. The man calls me Joshua, but my name is Jennifer, and I've been in this room ever since he saved me. He's a nice person, but he won't let me leave. Thank you, Wendy. I want to fly away from these rooms and run away from the fields, but this man is lonely and sad, and I can't leave him alone. Thank you, Wendy, my kind and fair princess. Is something I can do for you? I, Jennifer, pledge to the fair princess Wendy, everlasting true love, I am yours. Wendy, I am here now, but I'm kind of afraid. Everything is new to me. I'm worried I wonder if I get along with everyone. Dear Wendy, I have great news. I found something wonderful. I look forward to every morning now, and I hope you will too. How are you, Wendy? You haven't said anything since I showed you my surprise. Do you like my cute little puppy Brown? Let's take care of him together. My dear Wendy, this little guy is so adorable. When I call his name, he comes bounding to me. I know you'll like him too. How are you doing, Wendy? Are you alright? We'll always be friends, and Brown can be our friend too. I know you don't understand, but I can't just abandon him. You've got it all wrong, Wendy. This isn't how it's supposed to be. I never expected you to react this way. All I wanted was us to live happily ever after together. My dear prince. Yes, you are my prince. A prince and a princess must be together, after all. Jennifer, you are my eternal companion. Just promise to stay by my side. That's all. Save the smiles for me. That's all I ask. We don't need the filthy dog. We can't let anyone come between us. You still have that filthy dog? I'll never forgive you. Have you forgotten your oath? The rule of Rose? Goodbye, Jennifer. You'll regret choosing that dog over me. Wendy's I guess her girlfriend, yeah. They're besties. Peter the rabbit. He was the pet that Wendy suddenly decided to take care of. It's about the same time I started looking after Brown. I wonder if Wendy really loved Peter. Was she sad when she had to give him up? I don't think so. Wendy just didn't, from everything we've understood here, Wendy, didn't deal with things very well. Yeah, and I guess Brown wasn't a dog. Brown was a tiny little puppy. Let's go to the balcony, I guess. We finally got a table drop. Yeah! The red bird in the cage, the doll that Eleanor treasured. If only we could fly like birds and go wherever we wish, she whispered softly. Yet no matter how much Eleanor wished, she'll never be able to fly away from this orphanage. Poor Eleanor. She was burdened by her own frozen heart. Honestly, it would have been a miracle if all these kids came out of the British orphanage system in the 1930s unscathed anyway, frankly. Right, where are we now? We've double backed on ourselves again. That's the door here. You'll need therapy. I'm not crazy keen on games that use cute little animals as a source of what's the right word? A source of emotional impact points. I get why, you know, because it's, you know, essentially that dog was her best friend and she loved it and blah blah. Doesn't mean I have to like it though. I get it, but I don't like it. I'll quickly save it in case we've been wandering around for a while. It can feel cheap, I think. I think it can feel cheap. I didn't like the one in Life is Strange. That was obnoxious. That was literally just a massive telegraph, like, lol. Also, it seems like after the crash, the airship craft, Jennifer was rescued by the neighbor. I forget what his name was. Gregory, right? And Gregory had lost his son. And presumably that Jennifer has some sort of passing resemblance with son slash he used her as like a supplement, I guess. You alright, cat? What are you doing? What are you doing? Yes, kitty. Yes, kitty. What are you doing? Eh? Beep. You just gonna sit in front of the TV? Eh? You wanna come sit here? You sit with me? Yeah? Or you're looking puzzled. What's wrong? You wanna go all scratch? Alright, fair enough. And you're off. Alright, goodbye. I guess I'll look around the garden a sec. And then I guess we'll head out of the orphanage and back to the bus stop? Oh, can't go that way, I guess. I don't like the trope of it's all a dream, to be fair. I don't. Can we go through here? No, it's locked, okay. Oh man, this cat. I'll tell you what I am an enemy of, the fucking gameplay of this game is an absolute creature. Honestly, like, this game is an oglin. And this, you could argue there's a lot of symbolism here, right? This is leaving her behind and whatnot, but... Oh, she looks sad. Well, you shouldn't have killed my dog then, should you? Stupid kid. I can examine the gate sign. Oh, can I? Sorry. Yeah, this is her working through her memories rather than anything else. Where's the gate sign? Am I being stupid? Oh. The Rose Garden Orphanage. That day, I was escorted from the scene by Officer Doolittle. At first, it was reported that there were no survivors. Then word got out that miraculously I'd escaped the tragedy. When rumours spread that I was also the sole survivor of a horrific airship accident, in which the passengers were all presumed to be dead, the media went into a frenzy. And so the tragic murder of the residents of a rural orphanage was instantly bumped from the front page of the daily newspaper to an obscure corner. I'm sorry, everyone, you don't deserve to be forgotten. But I'll remember you. Thank you for all the precious memories. So did the guy, you know, stray dog, I think that's the implication at the end, right? Is stray dog, you know, Gregory, killed everyone at the orphanage? In like a fit of, because Jennifer didn't want to be his, like, makeshift son? Yeah. And that explains why all the clothes were around, right? Like, because implying that they're gone, you know. Wendy went and got him, so, like, is that how it worked? Wendy actually went out and, like, ordered him to do it or something. I hear dog! Rose Garden. Ever since, this sign's been broken ever since I came here. I guess it doesn't matter, no one comes to visit anyway. Oh no! Brown? Please wait for me, I'll be there. Is this where she originally found Brown, I wonder? Oh! So small! Oh, Brown! Look at that tiny puppy. You were so small, Brown. I can pet him, but I can't do anything else. I guess, well, I guess it's a memory, isn't it? That's why he couldn't do much. Alright, I'll forgive him. He tried his best. I get it, he tried his best. He couldn't fight the Oglins. I'll have to leave him behind. Explains why the bag was so small. It does, actually, yeah. Yeah, this place kind of sucked. Jennifer, let's go home. Damn Oglins. Yeah, seriously. I'm gonna give you my not spicy take for this evening. I still think this might have been better as a visual novel, honestly. I don't think the gameplay really added anything at all. In any way, shape, or form. But it's an interesting story. Like, I can see why the gameplay got absolutely roasted. Oh, here's Matey, I guess. The bus that brought me here. Should I try and take it the other way? No, that's not quite right. There's still things I have to do here. Wait for me, Brown. Hello, little girl. Do you have a story you can share with me? A happy one, that is. Please tell me if you do. My son is waiting. The girl. And her friend. It's no good. Oh, it just loops around. I guess we're not allowed to leave unless we've done everything, I guess. There's still things I have to do here. Wait for me, Brown. You see Cheddar and Douglas just like turning up at the side of the road. I guess we go back and see Brown. It does seem a bit weird. We would just pet him and leave him, I guess. I still have the collar. I mean, in theory. Oh, we used it on Brown, didn't we? Even aside from the combat, the gameplay is awkward and frustrating. Basically, it's just one of the absolute worst games I've ever played. Like, that's the only way I can describe it. It's every single aspect of the gameplay is poor. But I don't mind as much if the story can hold it, and I think the story's been interesting. It's not possibly my favorite ever or anything, but it's certainly interesting enough. Time for a replay of Cry of Fear to compare. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't pet Brown. Something else to check in here. Or maybe I do need to check. Oh. My dear friend, I never want to lose you again. I'll protect you forever. Oh. Everlasting true love, I am yours. Can't leave without Brown. Carry him in the bucket. Oh, what a cute puppy. Oh, also might explain a bit why the girls in the memories are so... What's the right word? One note? Because that's what she can remember. And since they've all passed away, you know, that's their defining traits for each person. Aw, got the little collar. Come on, Brown. I'll protect you. Aw. Brown. What a fucking strange game. I think, like I said, I think it's extremely interesting, and I'm glad I played it. I think it's much better to play with with save states, though. Holy shit, playing this the old-fashioned way would be unpleasant, to say the least. Funny enough, I already thought as much, but having finished it, the idea of them remaking this would be even less sense, I think. I don't think anyone would ever bother. And I don't mean that as a slight against the game, I just think it's fine as is, in that sense. It's fine as is. I don't think there's anything you do to it. I think if you were going to remake this, you again, sod the gameplay, just make it as a visual novel. Genuinely, and I'm not even memeing. Like, for this kind of thing would work pretty well as like a sort of a visual novel medium, I think. It would sell 5 copies rather than 3. Yeah, seriously. It's fascinating that this game caused so much stink. I mean, it's true though, Crab. I can't lie. It's definitely one of the worst games I've played. Like, that I've bothered to finish in that sense, right? Diana's to blame for most of that. Yeah, like Diana and suspiciously low-cut dress, honestly. Her of the low-cut dress and uncomfortable. Yeah, it is. Like, that opening scene is like... That if you all you saw was that opening scene, I can imagine people going like, what is this game? But it's like, it's kind of fine otherwise, but like... Like, it genuinely is one of the worst games I've played in terms of its gameplay. It is shockingly bad. Well, I think when we got to that first boss, yeah, and he did like some sort of aura slap, and I from like 15 meters away, and I got knocked over. I was like, oh man, this is gonna be a bit rough. This is gonna be a bit rough. It wouldn't have been banned. No, God, no, this wouldn't have been banned today. Not even fucking close. Yeah, but this was just during the period where people were being a bit weird about games, though. I mean, people used to think stuff like GTA 3 was, you know, the utmost in terror. So, you know. Twas a different time, exactly. The mermaid boss fight it was definitely a boss fight of all time. Yeah, anything with the combat was of the all times. Like, I just trying to think. Yeah, like putting the story aside, which I think was interesting for sure. Like, I did enjoy the story. What the fuck? Like, you're going through the airship, yeah, and somebody on the design team went, but what if we made like a gauntlet? And everyone's like, you know what? That's genius. What if we made a gauntlet of like 3 dudes, then 4 dudes, then like more dudes, and they all can knock you over really quickly, and you can die like and get stun locked. And someone's like, you know what? That is the way forward, man. It's just like, bruh. But do you know what's hilarious? Haunting Ground is infinitely more gribbly than this. Yeah, in every way. There's an ending where Fiona gets like assaulted and ends up pregnant. Like, yikes. Like, this we got a slightly suspicious curtsy and a bit of cleavage from someone who probably should do a bun up. And that's kind of like, you know, the sort of one of the gribbliest things we got, but the difference is Fiona isn't a child. That is true, actually, yeah. She's of age. It is a horror game. Also true. Outfit reward. Oh yeah, we get outfits, do we? So that opens the 4-leaf door on the airship then. Interesting. Oh, I don't say I've got a problem with it per se. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's just funny in the way that you know, that essentially Haunted Ground is like certainly a more disturbing thing in general. Pregante, or their father's clone of her father's clone by her. Yeah, it's gribbly. It's gribbly. It's just funny. This game is relatively tame for kicking up a stink, but yes, it does involve children, doesn't it? I suppose, but you know, which is certainly unusual, isn't it? It's certainly unusual in the sort of horror instance. It was a victim of its time. People being very twitchy about disturbing content. It's bizarre, really, though. Like, yeah, it really is. I think overall I liked it, which is kind of incredible with how bad it was to play, but I did like it. I think it was a very interesting game. I kind of like the twist. I think it's a bit muddled. It definitely is. I think cult classic is probably fair enough. Like, I think with a modern lens, some of the storytelling is still a bit odd, isn't it? Like, in the sense of how it's framed. Some of it, I think you could argue that, yeah, maybe that's not on purpose. Some of it, I think, yeah, some of it possibly, like, some slightly sus pacing, perhaps, but worst game I ever played, I liked it. Yeah, basically. Basically. What's replacing this? I don't know yet, actually. I don't know. I'll have to have a think. Yeah, there's lots of wooden figurines of brown. There's lots of figurines of like pregnant wooden statues or whatever, and I guess this opening, you could even argue this opening is her like starting to suss things out. That's kind of interesting to see. I'd be interested to watch this back actually to see what. So this is the imagined version of his Dinah and his extremely suspect curtsy. Dinah, for fuck's sake, young lady, you could go put some more clothes on. Have I played Terminator? Yeah, I played it a few times for you on stream.
I'm a victim of your charm. I want to be dead when I am.
Get stuck, nerd.
Dead. I can be so mean. You can beat me. I would like to shame you. I would like to blame you.
Do you know, I think half of the budget probably went into the CGI, if I'm being honest. Because the CGI is actually very nice. Yeah, Brown's like, shoes, delicious. More than half, yeah. Like, I can't even imagine a game, like, in an actual, like, bigger game studio these days, yeah, being, greenlit with something like this. It's so... It would be... Like, these days, I think there's much more of, like, who is this for, right? But I'm glad it exists. I'm always glad that, like, unique, like, strange games exist. I think that makes... It's... Gaming's far more interesting with stuff like this. Them in the attic, that's them with Brown. Yeah, Brown, yeah. It's a PS2 era game. People wanted the next Haunting Ground or Clock Town, they got this. Unless you were in mighty Britain, you didn't even get this at all, did you, mate? You weren't allowed it. You got a license for that, Roller Rose. We didn't, in fact, have a license, so we could not play it. But now I have a license, and I did play it. Joke's on you, weird French politician who didn't like it. She has a gun in these scenes. Oh, yeah. The other thing that I kind of wonder is, I wonder if some of this was made before the gameplay, and so... I don't... Like, so they had ideas like, yeah, maybe Brown would, like, find you stuff, like, in, like, in interactive environments, and, like, Jennifer's got a gun. Because that happens sometimes as well. I think one of my favourite examples is Chrono Trigger, where you've got Marl using fire magic on the front box. That's a lie. She doesn't use fire magic at all. She uses ice. She uses the exact opposite. You're a fraud, box art. You're a liar and a fraud, and I don't like you. Yeah, they beat him to death with hammers, yeah. Jennifer had a gun. You'd be like, you know, like when Fiona gets the gun, and Debilitus attacks, you just fucking blast him one. Fiona! Bang, 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 bang! Get the fuck out of him, man. Oglins. Yeah. Big Oglin. Also, this is a really strangely long CGI footage as well. Like, it's really long. Like, the other thing is that these kind of videos took up a shitload of space on the disc. Like, a shitload of space on the disc. Please don't bite my finger. That's weird. There's nothing else on the disc. Oh, the rat on the stick. That was my favourite bit. I love the rat on the stick. Give him the rat. The rat. The Skaven stick. It's a rat on a stick. It's a fish in the sky.
My name is Joshua. I will serve you, princess.
Spoilers!
Kiss me, please.
Spoilers! And history will say they were besties. Yeah, the diddle-do was a boss fight. It's a prequel to Deadly Premonition. It's Isaac and Isaiah. I think I said that. I was like, oh, it's Isaac and Isaiah. Red tree, red tree. That's probably why the game got banned. Oh no, that bit's pretty tame. Well, that's pretty tame. I think it's Diana's cleavage and suspicious fucking curtsy is probably one of the reasons, honestly. Oh, sorry, my very real PlayStation has crashed. Oh no, oh. Alright, we're good. Disc had a scratch on it. You know how it is. Awkward. I'll get the disc out and clean it. It's no problem. I got this. Yeah. So honestly, just an interesting game. Just an interesting game. Blow on it. I'm not gonna blow on it because it's a very expensive game, and I'm gonna leave it in its cellophane. The best game you have someone else play. There's quite a few games like that actually, where I think they're actually worth it. Drakengard is another example, yeah. Drakengard is another one of the worst games I've ever played, but is kind of worth it for the story at least once because it's so fucking insane and so fascinating that it's kind of worth going through. But I can't recommend anyone actually play it ever. Like, it was not a game I can be like, you know what, you should play that. I think it's, you know, something you should play. That's all the Drakengards though. 3 actually has serviceable, like, gameplay. 3 emulated actually plays pretty well. It's kind of like a slightly scuffed Bayonetta. I don't think it's a matter of something being too disturbing. It's a matter of something coming to the attention of the wrong people. Yeah, also probably that. It's like somebody on a bad day just got Diana's cleavage on their mind and decided they need to ban it or something. We can all blame Diana for this. Damn it, Diana. That's why you got eaten. 3 with a frame rate is good enough. I think 3 with a decent frame rate is actually fair. 3 with a good frame rate is a solid 6 out of 10 to play, I think. Perfectly serviceable. I think the gameplay in 3 is fun enough that it's okay. Like, especially the first time through. If you give it 60 frames per second on top of that, it's fine. It's a bit repetitive in times, but I think the repetitive nature is broken up by some of the most insane fucking cutscenes that makes it pretty entertaining. Drakengard 1 is 100% someone else play it for you game. It's so much that. It is so much that. The Dark Id has a fantastic screenshot let's play of Drakengard 1, yeah? That is the way. Just read it. Read it and just go, man, that was fucking weird. Just be glad you didn't have to play it. Lesbian children in the early 2000s, it's true. Like, just, you know, just lesbian children just didn't exist. It's just, they're not real. You know, never a thing. Banned immediately. I wonder how many people are ignorant of the fact that romantic affections often begin forming children, not just something that magically pops on your 18th birthday. Yeah, you'd think people would remember that. Like, you know, like when you were growing up, you might have had a crush on somebody, or, you know, like, I don't know. But no, I think people just conveniently forget that occasionally. Like, a story where there's, like, some kids have, like, some romance stuff going on. Like, it doesn't have to be gross, man. Like, you know, it's perfectly fine. Like, you know, like, this story wasn't, like, grim, was it? You know, in terms of what it was doing between Wendy and Jennifer. In that sense, like, if anything, I almost think it's like, maybe that's on you, man. Stop making it weird. Will I play Drakengard? I did for a bit, and I just couldn't do it, man. Yeah, it was basically that. It was just incredibly boring. Like, the cutscenes of Drakengard were fun, but it was not worth the 45 minutes of square, square, triangle. Square, square, triangle, block. Yeah, better. Square, square, square. Square, triangle. Drakengard on YouTube watch together stream. We kind of did it once. I think when I emulated Drakengard 3, I think we did a bit of a watch along of some of the final cut, like some of the cutscenes in Drakengard. I think one of my favorite is, I think it's where Kaim is just, he's done the pact with Angelus, yeah, and I think it's like 2 or 3 missions further than that. He walks into a room where there's a bad guy, and he doesn't just kill the bad guy, yeah? The game just spends a solid, like, minute and a half of Kaim just disemboweling and mutilating this guy, and he's like, ha ha ha, ha ha, all this fucking insane music playing to it. And the game just lingers on it for far too long. And then, like, Inuart, I think, and Furia come in, they're like, Kaim, we have won, yay! It's like, are we going to address this, or, Oh, are we good? No, we're good? Okie dokie. And then, like, halfway through the game, it's like, Furia is like, I really want to fuck my brother. And it's like, it's going to be one of these kind of experiences, I see. Excellent. Wonderful. Fucking Drakengard. Kind of just stabbing the dude over and over. Yeah, and it just lingers, doesn't it? It just lingers forever. It really does. I do want to get Ixion on the go again at some point. I feel we'd have to start again, though, wouldn't we? We'd have to start again, for sure. Yeah, it's funny. In a game where, like, incest is one of the more tame shit that's going on, it's just like, bruh. And the thing is, like, Drakengard is a mainstream game in reality, right? It's published by Square. Was it Squaresoft or Square Enix at the time? I forget. It wasn't a big game, but it was a mainstream game in that sense at the time. It was kind of unheard of with how fucking bananas it was. Like, people always go, there's, like, Fear and Hunger is really out there as well. Yeah, but Fear and Hunger is like an indie project, published by one guy. But this was, somebody at Squaresoft was like, yeah, we should give millions into this and publish this. Like, okie dokie. Okie dokie. I mean, I respect they did it, because while Drakengard is absolutely shit, it gave us some real cool stuff out of it. It really did. And it's just insane, and I have a special place in my heart for Drakengard. I really do. And it's so funny to think that I wonder how many people don't realize the reason that we got this massive-ass android in Nier Automata is because of a sick murderer, a bald man, a pedophile, a cannibal, and a child. Which, in regards to some of the other party members we have, is perhaps unfortunate. Like, that's the reason we have 2B today. And it's like, okie dokie. That's Drakengard. Woo. Child. That's the scariest one. Or maybe the bald man. Frightening. I think one of my favorite missions, it's just the bald guy. What's his name? Oh, that's gonna bug me now. Is it Verdele? I think his name's Verdele. Yeah, that's it, Verdele. Yeah. Thanks, Box. Yeah, Verdele is just spending the entire mission just bitching about how they're all gonna die. And I think even Angelus is like, she's like, bald man, be silent. It's like, yeah, thank you, Angelus. Fucking hell. This guy sucks. Drakengard versus Nier game. What, you mean, who's the bigger, like, ass fucker? It's gonna be 2B. Like, as much of a murder hobo of Kaim is, he's still pretty human, technically, I guess. It never gets old explaining ending E to people, though. It's just endlessly entertaining. It's endlessly entertaining. The way they ended that game I will never get over it. The first time I saw it, I almost pissed myself. Like, it's so fucking weird. Vertically, when anything happens, it's all is lost. Yeah, and it's some absolutely banging voice acting as well. Kaim with his pact is stronger than 2B. Oh, you're probably right, actually. You're probably right. I'm underselling Kaim. Because he's also got access to magic, which the androids don't. The only time you run into magic in Nier Automata, 2B sensors go fucking apeshit. She runs into Emil, and Emil obviously can still use magic, and it goes absolutely ham, and there's warnings all over your screen, like there's old world magic is kicking off. Yeah, I think you're right, actually. Zero and Kaim would probably absolutely grunk 2B now I think about it. I didn't consider that properly. I think isn't the idea is not only the androids, but everything in that world is sensitive to magic, because magic is basically a WMD. Like, in terms of, like, you've got the weapons, you've got, like, physical guns, and, like, the machine life forms can do something with bullets. Then you've got magic, which can, like, cleave entire cities in two and all sorts of stuff. I mean, magic ended the world, didn't it, really? In the roundabout kind of way. Man, I love Drakengard. I mean, it's why I've got a Drakengard tattoo. I love the series a lot. I'm very fond of it. Even if it is a weird fucking series. What about Nier with Vice? Yeah, like, Nier / Shadowlord is a very, very powerful entity as well. He's a very powerful entity. I mean, the Grimoires, I think they explain it in one of the things. The Grimoires allow them to, like, I mean, they can heal. I mean, like Nier himself can heal from like near death, among other things. Like the grimoires keep them alive. I think I don't think they're very good for them though. I think the grimoires aren't very healthy for the people they're attached to, but you know. And there's you, the Winnie the Pooh tattoo. I mean, Winnie the Pooh's cool though. Can't argue with that. Unless you happen to have Kaim's armor, you're kind of fucked. Yeah, exactly that. Or, you know, so I guess some F-14s might do the job. Although, Emil himself is completely invulnerable. Like, completely. Like, and that's what makes him quite frightening as well. Oh, man. Like, I love Nier, and I love Nier Automata. Like, I love them both very, very much. And the story and lore behind them is incredible. But I have to be honest, I probably just about eke Drakengard 1 and 3 out in terms of its story. I know they're all intrinsically linked, and they're essentially one big story. But if I had to pick which side of the coin I preferred, I think it's very close, but I do love the Drakengard stuff. Just for being so wacky and out there, makes it a really fun universe. Also, the absolute horror that is upside down Britain and upside down Spain, two of the most terrifying places. If I remember right, the Empire capital is in upside down Spain, which, as we all know, is devilry. It's like regular Spain, but, you know, inverted. I mean, 2's just not even its own thing, is it? Like, at that point, like, yeah, whatever, 2. Go away. I wish I could have... it's one of those things I wish I could have had my first reaction for Drakengard 1 as a Let's Play or something, right? Because the scene where Mana has the fucking absurdly deep voice, and I think a guy's just died, and she's spinning around the room and going la 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 la, la 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 la. It's just, I think I laughed for a solid 10 minutes. It's so tonally fucked. It made me laugh so much. It's so out there. Praise the Watchers, la 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 la. Like, shut the fuck up, man. Freak. The Holy See was transported from another dimension. That's what's kind of implied, isn't it, as well? I think perhaps one of the only worlds you prefer to be in Berserk's universe in over anything else is perhaps Drakengard's. Even worse, with the Intoners, and you think, oh, actually, Drakengard 3 maybe isn't so bad. Like, the Intoners are kind of gribblers, technically, but they look after their places, and it's kind of nice. And then as you get through the game, you're like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. That's bad. Oh dear. Oh dear. Never mind. Berserk's universe isn't that bad. 99.9% is medieval lives. I guess you just don't want to be the 0.1% where the trolls arrive, or, you know. Horrible. They are the worst, yeah. I don't know what Biomega is, to be fair. Maybe my ignorance of some universes showing through. I mean, you might get lucky and live in Falconia. That place sounds alright. I've got Baroque somewhere, I think. On the Wii, or is it the PS2? I don't know, I've got it somewhere. Yeah, I mean, the bad thing about being in a medieval universe, you stub your toe and your entire leg rots. Bad times. What's that? You stood on a rusty nail? GG, fucker. I had the remake version? I have no idea. I picked up a lot of games. I've got a lot of games behind me that I just picked up because I thought they might be interested. Yeah. Man, the PS2 gave us some really cool games. I had an ex once who loved a PS2 game. I'm trying to remember what it was called. Primal? I think it's like I had some girlie on the cover and she transformed into animals, and she was like a big fan of that. I remember seeing that. I remember that thing. That was pretty interesting looking game. Do you know what? I have never played Shadow of the Colossus. I'm sorry. I am uncouth and I've never played it. I know of it, of course, because it's like, you know, kind of hard not to be at this point. I know the shtick of it and stuff, but I've never played it. Cancel him! Shit, not again! He's an Oglin! Cancel him! Yeah, I've heard the Shadow of the Colossus is obviously fantastic. Same with Ico. I haven't played that either. Shadow of the Colossus is amazing. The game's just boss fights. Yeah, I mean, so I've heard. Basically, it's just like a series of bosses, right? Yeah. The PS2 era gave us some absolute just fantastic things. I don't know if Katrin's ever played through Primal, which she did. Yeah, she did. She did. Katrin showed me a few interesting PS2 titles I'd never seen before when I was in the States actually with her. But I'm trying to think, like, I mean, I got to play Tales of the Abyss, which is my favorite Tales game because I was over there at the time actually. We never got that in Glorious Blighty because we weren't allowed. I want to say Haunting Ground. I got into Haunting Ground because of Katrin on this actually. I'm pretty sure I picked up a copy because of that. There's just lots of like little PS2 games that were out there that I never had a chance to play. Like I had a PS2, right? But I was like a normie PS2 player, yeah? I had San Andreas and Madden 2001 or whatever. And then I slowly but surely started picking up some of the more interesting stuff. Ew, Madden. That's another San Francisco 49ers first down. Yeah, you know the drill. Hope she's doing well these days. I hope so too. I have not, obviously, I haven't spoken to her in a decade or so probably, but I certainly hope she's well. Devil May Cry, Shadow. Oh, Shadow Hearts is one I did have actually. I still have it. I still have Shadow Hearts 1, Covenant, and The New World, I think, on the shelf behind me somewhere. I'm pretty sure. Good old Shadow Hearts. I remember streaming that, then crashing out of that fucking dungeon. And I remember why I crashed out in that dungeon. I was just like, I am not wasting my time with this anymore. Fuck you, game. I just decided I had enough, and that was enough. I was like, you were better in my memories. You should stay there. Clock Tower. I've never played Clock Tower 3, actually. I never played Clock Tower 3, so I'd be interested on that one, maybe. I hate when that happens though. Yeah, do you guys ever get that feeling where you remember a game you really like, then you remember that one section, you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna play that again actually. You know, in retrospect, maybe I don't play that. I hate when that happens. You basically like one section yourself to not playing something. It's like, ugh. Except with Drakengard 1, it's the entire game. Occasionally you might say to yourself, you know what? I should give it another go. And then you're on the first stage and you hear and you're just like, actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I should play God Hand, actually. It's been a very long time since I played it. I own God Hand. I bought it because I saw the incredible review. You know what? We should end with that. I'll link to you the YouTube review that made me buy God Hand. See if I can find who did the review. It's so long ago, I can't even remember who it was. It was like Rab. Shit. It was an old, like, it was a really old review from 1 billion years ago. Probably like 18 years from now, maybe, something like that. Video Gaiden, maybe? Maybe it's Video Gaiden? Video Gaiden, the God Hand review, 19 years old. It's got to be this one. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. We will watch this. We'll watch this a minute. And then we will call it quits for the evening, because I got to sort the kitty cats out. I'm not sure how loud it is.
The problem with God Hand is that it's just a game about punching people. Excuse me.
This was on British TV, by the way.
The genius of God Hand is that it's just a game about punching people. Now, will you excuse me if I dispense with the usual structure of a game review? You know, where I tell you the facts and tease you with the might be's and the what ifs, or whether I like the game or no, and just tell you how much I love this game. And then bang on about how fantastic it is for the next 4 minutes. Can you go with that? If you can't, I'll punch you.
God Hand comes from Clover Studios, who just recently closed their...
This is a great game. It's also hard as nails.
That makes the last game a story about a guy who has the power of a god in his arm and uses that power to punch people. If only the Pope was so creative, he could sell tickets to a Vatican Royal Rumble. Everything in God Hand takes place from a third-person perspective, and the camera hangs right behind.
It looks terrible on my screen, by the way. I don't know what it looks like on stream.
The screen. When you first
So
start
blurry.
playing, the camera feels wrong. The controls feel cumbersome.
It's for these reasons that God
Terrible?
Hand's gonna be
Crunchy?
misunderstood
Yeah.
by many, and thus ignored by many more.
And yet, if you give this game a fair shot, God Hand's going to reward you with a title that, you ready boys, I'm going to say it, that does for the Roman beat-em-up genre what Resident Evil 4 did for survival.
Oh no, it's the
Now
Dark
just
Souls of
let
punching
that
people.
sentence hang in the
Shit.
air for a moment, contemplate it.
God Hand is off its nut. In a world full of games with the same old characterisation and settings, Clover gives us a demon-infested world full of perverts, homosexuals, fetishists, wrestling gorillas, midgets and chihuahuas. It's a game that sets out to entertain, to make you laugh. You're seeing the clips, you can see all of that. But to focus on all of this, as wonderful and as
It's my chat,
wonderful
yeah.
as it is, would be to miss just why this game is so great.
Wait, you're not a human, are you?
You'll be gorilla? Gorilla.
It's rock hard. This game sends loads of enemies at you, but are they cannon fodder? Oh
no.
no. One slip of concentration and every one of them could be the death of you. This
He's
game
not kidding, by the
exists
way.
From moment to moment, fight to fight, victory to
God Hand is absolutely nails.
victory. Always meaningful, always a challenge, always making you a better player. This game's what some people might call hardcore. Although I can't stand that word unless it's used in the proper context, such as, for example, a description of the film career of Tegan Presley. Ah, you're all going to Google her name now. That's all right. I can wait. Wake yourself up.
Oh yes, sir. God Hand has been built from the ground up to deliver a brilliant.
Again, this was on TV, by the way.
System that
It was a great show.
itself with every battle, and the game dynamically rewards your growing skill. Enemies get harder as you play better, and soon you're in that sweet spot that most games designers can only dream of crafting, where your prowess is dancing a violent tango with the game. Absolute bloody perfection. Oof! Get up!
Is Dark Souls the God Hand of Dark Souls medieval fantasy action games? I think it has to be, right?
God
It has
Hand
to be.
reminds you that it's all right for a game to be difficult. If you getting it wrong is always your fault, and if you getting it right is always so much fun. And what an epitaph for Clover Studios, eh? We made one of the best games of all time, and it was just a game about punching people. Thanks for the memories, boys. You all right?
Newsflash, big guy. You can wax on, wax off all you like. I'm still kicking your ass.
Excellent. Dark Souls the Kingsfield of Zanzibar games. Zanzibar, please forgive me. Good stuff. Yeah, it's one of my favorite reviews, actually. I love that one. It's such a perfect way of talking about God Hand. It's just a game about punching people. Video games don't get ads that's wild anymore. I think it's all a bit more tame sometimes these days, isn't it? It was a bit unhinged in the mid-2000s. Like with Shadow Man advertising its game on people's gravestones. There's also a really weird one in the UK where they advertised God of War, I think it was, with like a topless woman and like a guy cutting a goat's head off. It was something like that. I remember like it was something really weird like that. Just like, alright, fair enough. As you do. Bless you. What are you sneezing for? I'm not sure if you did you hear Cat sneeze? Or was that did not pick up? Did you? Alright, that was Rule of Rose. That was good shit. Very fine. And I'm glad I played it, definitely. So thanks everyone for being here. It was good fun. I'll see you all next time. What's tomorrow? Vampires. We're vampiring, I think. I'm not sure what we'll put with Code Vein 2 yet, but I will have a think and see what we'll do. In the meantime, I better go feed the kitty cats before they eat my feet. You know how it is. Cheers, everybody. It's been a blast. Love a lot of you. I will see you all tomorrow, right? Take care. Jun Jun.